I love him. Like, I really do. Like,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12. I am your host, Alannized, and this is Noche De Pendejadas. Para todas las pendejas allá en casita que no saben qué es Noche De Pendejadas, ¿saben qué, pendejas? Esta semana no les voy a explicar porque ya tenemos 12 episodios, 3 temporadas, y no tengo tiempo para explicarles. So, si no saben, vayan y averigüen. Como vieron en la semana pasada, you guys, les traje un episodio súper emocional con mi invitada, Graciela Montes, y a ustedes les encantó. Y esta semana les traigo a alguien just as exciting. Please help me welcome tonight's guest, Bianca Linares. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here, bitch. If you guys don't know, Bianca doesn't live in LA. ¿De dónde eres?
Washington.
Washington. Okay.
I was born here, but not here in LA, but in California.
She's like in your house.
I was born in your house.
She's like, actually, there's my childhood home. No, you live in Washington, and Bianca flew in a couple days ago. You guys, a little funny story. Este episodio estaba así de poquito of not happening because we were supposed to film yesterday, and your phone. Tell them the story, Bianca.
So, you know, I got a little too lit and I broke my phone.
And literally, guys, I was like texting. I was like, hey, are we still on? Are we still gonna like film? And I got to the point I was like, you know what? I think she's gonna lag. Like, yeah, I'm gonna rest the case.
We went to go get my phone. Like, we went to go get a new phone like early in the morning, but
we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Aquí, you guys, we made it work. We were like, so you know what? Let's make it fucking work. Y aquí está, you guys. A lot of you guys have been wanting Bianca to come on Noche de Pendejadas to spill the chisme. And I was like, you know what? Le voy a dar a la pinche gente lo que la pinche gente quiere, y aquí la tenemos. So for those of you guys that don't know Bianca, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to her para que ella les diga un poquito de quién es y qué hace.
Okay. My name is Bianca Linares. Most people know me as Beauty by Bianca. I do lives like on Facebook. I started, I want to say in 2017. I just started going live on Facebook and kind of just went from there. I do like SFX makeup, like Halloween makeup. October is like my month. Like every single day, 31 days of Halloween. So that's what I do. I do Instagram. On Instagram, I'm Bianca Loves Makeup 91. But Facebook is my home, sweet home. That's where I do everything that I do, and everyone loves it. So
I feel like you do a little bit of everything. I feel like you cater to everyone that watches you, porque no nomás es el makeup, you guys, but if you guys watch her, yeah, she does bomb makeup, but she brings tea all the time. I feel like
I do.
Whenever I watch your lives, I'm always like, I don't really care about the makeup. I'm here to watch what the fuck comes out of your mouth. And it's so fucking entertaining. I feel like a lot of people can relate because sometimes I'm like, okay, like she does bomb makeup, but I'm never gonna be able to do it like her. So I'll just watch what the fuck she gotta say. We actually met, when did we meet? I feel like
we hung out when we went to Jeffree Star's
that's
launch party.
Yes, it was funny. We were the only Mexicans
like, oh my God,
there.
You can't twerk. I'm like, I don't care.
We were literally the only Mexicans there. It was when Morphe collaborated with Jeffree Star. And I remember I went with the net and we were like all the way in the back. Because there was a lot of, you know, really big influencers there. And I remember Bianca like comes up to us and we're like the only 3 Mexicanos there. Like the only 3 you guys there. And we were twerking and everything and people were just staring at us like,
they were.
It's not that type of event. We're like, okay, whatever. And then we ended up leaving. Didn't we go to like King Taco or some shit?
No, we went to
like a taqueria, no?
Carl's Jr. No, not Carl's Jr.
I'm like,
it was the burger place, the popular one that there's always lines.
In-N-Out? In-N-Out. Yes. We went to In-N-Out, and I think from there we kind of just went our own ways. So ya que saben un poquito más de Bianca, we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to what you guys came for, the chisme. So we're gonna go ahead and start chisme and cocktails. Woo! So aquí tenemos a Irma, you guys. She's gonna bring us some drinks. I'm drinking water, you guys, because empecé mi dieta ya otra vez. Ya me puse las pilas because I had gained 25 pounds. But Bianca, you know, Bianca sí le gusta el chupe. A Bianca sí le gusta. So we're gonna give her a little. She's like, she has her friend in the back like, ya no más. John, córtale. So we're like, estás aprovechando de la situación, Bianca.
Yeah. We actually were supposed to quit drinking last month, but we only lasted like not even a week. I had made a whole announcement too. I'm like, okay, you guys, I quit drinking. And then I was like, I take it back.
That's like
we
the
had
thing
an
that
event,
sucks.
okay? We had
Isn't
an
that
event.
the thing that sucks when you say something online and then you're like, fuck, I really can't go through with it?
You can't say anything or else people will come for your neck. Like, it does not matter.
So we have
Ooh,
a little
water.
agüita and a truly for Bianca.
Sponsor
so we're
me.
going to do a little cheers. They actually sent me those.
Huh?
They actually sent me those. Yeah, but I'm
Sponsor
like,
me too.
I'm just still waiting for. I'm getting a little too excited about that sponsorship.
Are you sure you didn't drink?
I'm like, pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro y pa dentro.
Is it good?
It's good. Para todos allá en casita que no saben, not too long ago you announced that you are now separated from the father of your children. Pero se te ha visto mucho, posting a lot of videos where you cry over your past relationship. Y siempre se te pregunta mucho a tus seguidores if you feel like there's any type of reconciliamiento con tu ex-husband. Do you feel like there would be?
So we split up. It's been a little over 2 years now. We split up for a year, and we ended up getting back together for another year. So I feel like we've been there, we've done that. We did try to work things out, and there was just so much ¿cómo se dice? Resentment.
Resentimiento?
Yeah, I just had so much resentment from just things that had happened in the past, which don't matter. I'm never gonna come out and say, what exactly happened, but I just had a lot of resentment, and I really did want to work it out. Not only because we do have a really good relationship, we get along so good. I feel like I can be myself around him, and it's just we're just funny together, and people love the videos of us together. And I know I feel like when you have a public relationship like that and you break up, I feel like it's almost like everybody's breaking up with them, And so we did try to work things out, get back together, and it ended up not working out. Not because he did anything or because I did anything. It was just too much resentment. I was, always mad, because I was always just thinking about, of things that had happened, and I was I was just not giving him a chance, and he didn't deserve that either. For me to be rude or bringing up things from the past. He was really working on himself, to make our relationship work, and I just want him to be happy, and I want to be happy, and I love him, I really do, he's really special to me, and he's a really good dad, literally the best dad that anybody would want, so but yeah, I love him, and we have a really good relationship now. It took work to get to where we're at, but we co-parent really good. When I'm out of town, he has the kids, or even when I'm in town, he will take the kids. We have a really good relationship, and I just want to keep everything that way, and
everything more beautiful that way.
Yes, and I feel like we're better we are right now, and so no, I don't think.
I just feel like you touched something really important. I feel like it's so hard trying to rebuild a relationship when so much has gone through in the relationship. It's just hard to be forgive and forget, because it's really not as simple. But I feel like it's so good that despite the past that you guys have together, you guys are able to work things out and have a beautiful relationship for your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you feel like it took a while to get there?
It did, because at first there was just so much anger, and like I said, it took a while to get to where we're at. He was angry, and then I was angry, and then it took work. We weren't just magically good co-parents.
Yeah.
It took some work. It took some work to get to where we're at, and I'm just really glad that we are where we're at.
When I see her lives, like I said, you guys, I've watched her lives, and there's always so many questions que te tiran. And I'm like, you know what? Voy a aprovechar aquí para yo preguntarle las cosas que le tiran. Siempre te andan preguntando, Bianca, se te vio con este hombre. Bianca, se te vio acá, se te vio haciendo esto. Bianca, Bianca, Bianca. Are you currently, dating? Do you have a sneaky link? ¿Qué está pasando ahí?
I am dating someone, actually, and I've learned my lesson, you guys, okay? Y'all really come for my neck over everything. And so it's taken a minute, but I have learned to keep my stuff private now because just people, I don't know, they just feel like really entitled. And I'm just like, okay, let me leave my stuff like that private. You know, we don't need to be getting DMs on this side and this side saying, oh, I saw this person or, you know, whatever. So yes, I am dating, going on 4 months now.
Oh, period. Have you announced that yet?
No.
Is this an exclusive?
Yeah.
She's like, after we film, I'm going home and announcing it myself. She's like, I ain't giving you the exclusive.
No,
bitch.
no,
That's
nobody
crazy.
knows.
That's good. I feel like that's good too because, like you said, I feel like social media can really break relationships, especially when it's at the start. Because it took me, I would say, 2 years to show my boyfriend. People knew I was dating, but I didn't show him until like 2 years into the relationship. Mientras que la gente sepa that I'm taken, mientras que la gente sepa that I'm happy, that's all they need to know. Y ya luego en el futuro, when it gets even more serious, if you want to put it out there, ya va a ser on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's my thing is like, it's going to be a while if, you know, it ever happens to like, you know, get there.
It's been said a lot on social media that you have a type. And I think I know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Bianca has, you know, a lot of people, I'm not saying this is out there on the internet. Don't
come for his neck, okay?
I'm like, don't come for me because I ain't got a neck right now with this fucking turtleneck. But se te ha dicho mucho that, you know, tú tienes a preference of dating strippers. You know, is that a thing?
It is. He's not lying. So people, they want to know if I only date strippers. And it is true. I only date strippers.
Why? Do you like...
But you know what? I don't call them... they're dancers. They're like, they dance...
Exotic dancers. I'm like, exotic.
Also, they have to be Latino. I did date one that was not a Latino. And I mean,
didn't work out.
He was still... I like my Latinos. What
calls your attention? Like, so you wouldn't date someone that's not a stripper?
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just...
It just happened.
It just happened. Like, so, yeah, I just went... My friend Henry took me to a club one time, and then
You just meet them there?
I just met him, and...
You know what's funny?
And we're still friends. Me and him are still friends to this day. Like, we are very, very good friends. And I don't know. I
feel like strippers are fun.
Yeah, it's not like I'm like, oh, I only want to date them. It's just like happen.
It takes a lot of confidence to date a stripper because I feel like a lot of people have told you that, like, how do you not get jealous with their profession? What is it about you that you're like, you know what, like, no me importa what their profession is, like, I don't get, do you get jealous or?
I don't because I know it's their job and like they get paid for it, and it's just something that's never bothered me. Like, it's never bothered me. Like, oh, you're gonna go dance, like. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't know why.
It's a fantasy for me. I'm like, but for you, it's reality. You know, for her, it's a reality.
And you know what? And my friend Henry, yes, we're still friends. My friend Henry took me to, it was Flaming Saddles. It's not there anymore. But yeah, it was like, that's where, you know.
You met.
Yeah. But a lot of people think like, because it's in West Hollywood and they're like, oh, well, they're gay. But
you'd be surprised.
Most strippers, I want to say like 90% they're not.
Most, and you know what's funny, you guys? It's funny that you say that. Most strippers that you see at gay clubs, I've met like 90% of them are straight men. When I've gone to the strip club, I fucking vlogged it. I be taking out like 600, fucking $500 and I'm just like, and then I'm like, let me go for more. Like, no más lo pido. And I'm like, termino pagando casi lo que es la renta de mi casa, you guys, and I'm like, fuck. Y no agarro nada. And I'm like, no agarro nada. I'm like,
really, they didn't even go home with me. Didn't even give me a little taste.
I'm like, can I get it back? I'm like, can I get my money back? It was props. But it really is like that. A lot of men are straight. And I feel like, I mean, for you, like, does that make you feel weird? Or
no.
That's good.
And I think a lot of it is like, I go out with like my gay friends, so and then like they're straight, and so they get attracted to me because there's like, you know, there's not, we're in gay area, like, you know, there's not a lot of like straight women.
So you just mentioned about you being friends with a particular person. Y pa allá iba, you guys, because I know a lot of you guys have the same question I do. For a while, se te miraba mucho hanging out with none other than Henry. Most of you guys know him as Hank and Henry. And últimamente no se te ha visto mucho ahí, which has made a lot of people question whether or not you guys are still friends.
We're not friends.
She's like, I hate him.
No, we are friends. Me and Henry are friends. We are very good friends. It's just life happens. Sometimes you can't hang out with your good friends a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, he has his things going on. He's been painting. He's been doing his own thing. And that's fine. Like that, I feel like that doesn't just... because we don't hang out as much doesn't mean that we're not friends. We are very much so friends, and I love him. Life happens.
I feel like that's the thing.
It's fine.
I feel like that's the thing with social media, especially friendships on social media.
Yes.
Mucha gente te miran hasta cuando, even if you hang out with a person like one time, ya nunca te miran con esa persona, they automatically think there's like a fucking fallout. And it's like, no, like I have my shit going on. They have their shit. Sometimes our shits are not the same. Cada quien haciendo su propia cosa. Y cuando tenga uno tiempo, you reunite.
And I feel like that is, you know, I feel like good friendships, you don't always need to hang out. You don't.
Yeah.
I have my best friend, Stephanie, from middle school. We've been best friends since middle school. We literally have gone years without talking, and then we will just call each other like nothing happened.
Una pregunta que siempre miro en tus comentarios is, you currently have 3 kids.
I do.
Do you think a ella paraste o todavía quieres más?
So... originally, I didn't want kids after 30, just because, I don't know.
How old are you?
I want to be 30, flirty, and thriving with no little children changing no diapers. But I don't know. I also always saw myself having at least one more.
Like
so
4?
Now I'm like, yeah. So at first I was like, no, I don't want any more kids, like, period, that's it. But I don't know. I can't say, like, what if I meet someone and they want kids?
She's like, what if I already met him and I'm dating him for 4 months already? She's like, ya le cambió todo el rollo, you guys. Antes, 5 months ago, decía que no, y ahora que sí.
I'm hot.
She's like, turn off. She's like, stop filming. I'm done.
No, I really got hot.
But I mean, shit happens. You know, a veces dices que no, and shit happens in your life, and you're like, maybe I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I met someone, and now I do.
I can't say, like, that I wouldn't never not have any more kids, you know? So I don't know. Right now, we'll see. I'm just
you
kidding.
guys will find out in 9 months. I'm like, gender reveal next month.
We'll have a gender reveal on Alan's show.
I'm like, we'll invite her again, you guys. We'll get the exclusive on that one too. But it's crazy because como dices tú, like, ahorita no sabes. But now I feel like se te escucha como que you're more on the yes than on the no's. And that happens sometime in life, you guys. There's shit that I've always been like, I will never do that. And look at me fucking doing it. No, you know what I mean? Life just fucking happens. So hace unos días, you actually posted a TikTok where everyone kind of went crazy in the comments, where you were duetting an old video of yours and you were using the same shorts. Y en este nuevo video, in the present day video, te mirabas way slimmer. At least 15, 20 pounds less, porque los chores casi se le caían de guangos que estaban, you guys. From seeing you always, you know, talk about your weight on your lives and everything, how does that make you feel seeing you accomplish such, you know, milestone in your weight loss journey?
I feel good. Obviously, I feel good. It does make me a little bit sad that, like, I feel like you have to be a certain size or you have to look a certain way for people to accept you. And I just think it's like, I think it's really toxic. It really is. And it messes with my head a lot. If I gain 5 pounds, oh, you better believe that everyone notices. And then that's all the comments will be about. Oh, you're so big. Like, why are you gaining weight? Why are you like, girl, let me live my life. Let me be slim or thick whenever I feel like it. Okay. I think it's really toxic. And I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's disgusting how comfortable people are to comment on people's weight. So whether I lose weight or I gain weight, like, it shouldn't matter. I'm still the same person. I'm not changed, except, I mean, me having a little lonja or whatever. But, like, I just feel like people are so messed up. Like, it really does mess with my head. And, like, people are like, how have you lost weight? Well, you know what? I lost weight because everybody was being mean in my comments saying I was so fat. And so I decided to, like, not eat as much as I was eating. And people are like, what diet are you on? What are you doing? I'm not. You guys just bullied me into literally eating a lot less. So that's it. Literally, that's it.
And I feel like you touched something super important with how toxic social media can be, because I feel like a lot of people at home don't really see it. But, like, even though we can say, oh, you know, you have to build thick skin, we see that shit. And when you already feel a tiny bit insecure about like this left lonja, this one. And then when people call it out, it starts in your head, it starts being like, oh, maybe it's not a teeny tiny lonja. Maybe it's a huge lonja.
Right.
Like they're right.
Yeah.
And it starts fucking with your head. And I say that completely, and I'm on you with that 100%. You guys know I've been on a weight loss journey for the past almost 2 years. Well, a year cumplí in January, and I lost 100 pounds, and then I gained 20. And even though those 20, everybody in the comments be telling me like, oh my God, you gained it all back. You look huge as fuck. And in my head, there's days that I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I did gain it all back. But it was only 20 pounds that I gained back. And it's so fucked up how social media makes you kind of like feel some type of way about your own body, because I'm 100%, you guys. I'm sure if I wasn't on social media and if I had lost 100 pounds and only gained back 20, I wouldn't be so hard on myself like I am right now. And it's so sad, like you said, that people make you feel that way.
I still do. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, like I need to lose like 15 more pounds. Like,
but you
because
look amazing.
every time I lose a little bit and I'll like be the size for like a minute, you know, a couple weeks. And then, then I look at myself, I'm like, okay, I'm big. Like I'm the same size, but why do I feel bigger? And it's just like, I feel like it's I've always been like that.
You know, you just recently said that, you know, you got on this weight loss journey because you were seeing all these comments. Do you feel like now that you've lost these 15, 20 pounds, do you feel like you're going to continue doing it for the people or like for yourself?
I feel like I'm doing it for myself now. I feel good, and I feel good, and so I'm just gonna keep doing it. And if I gain weight back, then I gain it. But if I don't, then I'm happy either way. So
yeah, and that's the good thing. I feel like once you realize that, like, you're like, fuck. Al fin del día, I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's easy me saying it to her, but it's like, bitch, you struggle with that same shit too. You know, as easy as it sounds to say like, oh, fuck what people say, it's harder to fucking say fuck you to everyone that's commenting about your weight. It's something like, for me, I grew up with that insecurity all my fucking life. So when people on live, and it's not one person, you know what I mean? When it's the fucking, all your comments are talking about it, you're like, fuck, ni ganas de enseñar el cuerpo da. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I agree with that.
Do you feel like that's affected your mental state?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot?
Yeah. But I've learned that, I'm learning. I haven't learned yet. I'm trying. I'm working on myself. But I feel like we need to learn to love ourselves, you know? And whether it, you know, like I said, I gain 10 pounds or lose 10 pounds. I'm learning to just love myself the way that I am, with even if the whole internet's telling me that, you know, I'm this or that.
All right, you guys, so that was so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing and being vulnerable with us today. Pero como que ya estuvo bueno con el chisme, you guys. And we're gonna move on to the Wheel of Pendejadas. Woo!
The alphabet game.
Como pueden ver, Bianca got wild, and with her wild card, she got the alphabet game. Basically, production will give us a letter, whether it's A, B, C, D, E, F. It goes in order, but they give us a category. Let's say it's makeup brand. So we have to go back and forth with a makeup brand, and we have 3 seconds to think of it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, what's that? I'm like, what's that, fly? I'm like, she's like, la mosca. I looked at her all weird. I'm like, that's not one of them. I'm like, okay, she's mad. I'm like, I think the questions I asked her triggered her.
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Alme. What? Any brand.
I'm thinking.
Starts making them up. Beauty Baby Bianca Cosmetics.
Oh my God.
She lost.
Why did I lose?
Because it's been more than 3 seconds. I'm like, oh, it's been like 20.
Okay. Go see. Your turn.
Oh, what? No, you lost. I'm like, you're done. I'm like, you go home now. No, you lost the first round. No, you have to be quick. Okay, maybe maybe she didn't understand. I'm like, let's do it again. Makeup brands again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alemar.
Beauty Creations.
CoverGirl.
Decor. I know you did a collab. Colors or no?
Doe color?
Doe colors.
I answered it for you though.
I'm like, dildos? Okay. So, you know what? I'm like, let's go with the first one. She
Wait,
lost.
what's after D? I'm like, what's after D?
I'm like, for being too nice, salí cagado. So this is the third round. What category should it be? Albóndigas.
Bacon.
Cookies. D.
I lost.
No, you have 5 seconds.
D. Dildo.
I'm like, dick.
Honestly.
She's like, my
Does that
boyfriend's
count?
dick. You guys, so ya que jugamos ese jueguito, we're getting to the end of today's episode. Pero antes de que nos vayamos, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Bianca para que ella nos diga what is next for Bianca.
Well, right now, like I don't have anything set in stone, but I did come out with some hair tools with Sutra Beauty. So if you guys are interested in hot tools, hair tools, and also if you guys want to follow my Instagram, Bianca Loves Makeup 91, I do like random lives, and on Facebook, Beauty by Bianca, I do all my makeup looks on there. So all of the looks that you see on my Instagram are done live on my Facebook.
All right, you guys, so with that being said, don't forget to go ahead and follow Bianca on all her social medias, which I'll leave down below. And also don't forget to follow me on all of mine so you guys won't miss any future episodes. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much, Bianca, for being here with us today. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.